Hello everyone. Today's topic is fat absorption. In this picture, we can see an avocado and butter. Avocado is saying that I am a good fat, and butter says show off. We know that both of them are a very good source of fat. Now, how can we prove whether this avocado is a good fat and butter is not a very good fat? By its absorption, by its metabolism. So before moving to metabolism, we have already done fat digestion. Today we will learn about absorption. Channel educators, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe it. Put the bell icon for notification. Fat gets absorbed after it is digested into fatty acid and glycerol completely. Before that, it is digested in steps, like the triacyl glycerol is acted upon by lipase to produce one fatty acid, and this tri gets converted to diacyl glycerol. Again, this diacyl glycerol is acted upon by lipase to convert into monoacyl glycerol, which again on action of lipase ultimately gets converted to fatty acid and glycerol. This glycerol are partly oxidized to carbon dioxide. Some of them are resynthesized to triglyceride in the intestinal cell, and some of it is used in the synthesis of glycogen. Now, over here, we can see that there is triacylglycerol on the action of this pancreatic lipase are getting converted to 2 fatty acid and 2 monoacylglycerol, or 3 fatty acid and glycerol. All these things along with bile from liver gets converted to a product or a compound which is known as micelle. So either it is 2 fatty acid and 2 monoacylglycerol with the action of bile salt, or it can be 3 fatty acid and glycerol with the action of bile salt get converted to micelle, which is very much needed for absorption process. Now, the amount of bile secretion required for the formation of this micelle, this will be micelle, is known as the critical micellar. So, the how much amount of bile salt is required for this particular micelle formation, over here it will not be bile, it will be micelle, that is known as the critical micellar. Let us to continue with the absorption process. We can see over here again this emulsion. So up to this micelle formation, up to micelle formation we have already learned. So the bile salts, monoglyceride, fatty acids, phospholipid and cholesterol together, they are forming this micelle so that they can easily be absorbed into the epithelial cell with the from this villi. Now once this micelle move into the epithelial cell, they form again they link to form the triglyceride in the smooth ear or the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and they move to the Golgi apparatus. They combine with protein to form chylomicrons. Now this protein are mainly amphipathic protein. Amphipathic protein means they have similar functions like bile salts, so they also starts emulsifying. Okay, so they have emulsifying functions, and they mainly mix with the fatty globules, emulsify with the fatty globules and form another compound which is known as chylomicrons, which again moves or extruded from this epithelial cell. As you can see, so this is the epithelial cell, the enterocyte, and these are the chylomicrons, the protein molecules and the fat molecules, and they are moving out, they are extruded. As you can see, they are moving out. Okay, so chylomicrons are mainly moving out from the epithelial cell. Now what this chylomicron, this is a chylomicron, and how it looks like, and it is mainly composed of protein, cholesterol cholesterol esters, cholesterol, triglycerides, and phospholipids, and they move directly into the lymph capillary. Okay, and lymph in the lacteal transports this chylomicron away from the intestine. So let us just recap it. So this is the villi. All these are re-esterified and form this cholesterol esters, triglycerides, and ultimately forms the chylomicron as I've shown in the previous slide, and move through the slit pores into the lacteal. And these are mainly for the long chain fatty acid. The fatty acid which are of short and medium chain, that is below 12 carbons, they directly move into the capillary, and they move into the systematic blood with the help of lymph. So all these fat, they move directly into the lymph and then into the systematic blood. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe educators.